Hey everybody, been a little bit. I'm kind of reaping the benefits of my garden this year. Today I'm going to be making, the recipe calls it a sweet jalapeno relish. And I'm using this cookbook, canning cookbook. The recipe is on page 208, right there. The only thing I'm doing some things differently. First off, I didn't have 3/4 pound of jalapeno peppers, so I'm using a mix of jalapenos and black Hungarians, which are a similar heat to the jalapenos. We've got a large red bell pepper, 4 medium-sized carrots, and a medium-sized onion. I used a Vidalia onion. I've got the bell pepper, carrots, and onions all in this bowl. And these are all my peppers that we have de-seeded and deveined, and you're supposed to cut them up into julienne strips, all of it. Well, I wasn't about to go to that much trouble. That just seemed a little, I guess if I was going to put it in a show or something, at the fair, but I'm not. So anyway, what you need is 3/4 pound of peppers, whatever peppers you like, 1 large bell pepper, 4 medium-sized carrots that have been peeled, cleaned and peeled, 1 medium onion, 3 cups of granulated sugar, 2 cups of cider vinegar. I'm going to need a tablespoon of mustard seed, which I have right here, and also a tablespoon of dill seed. This is different from dill wheat, so make sure you get dill seed. I found mine at Kroger's. Walmart didn't have them. I think you can get it from online. Over in my pot over here, let me get you scooched over. I've got the vinegar and sugar heating up, and once I've got the sugar dissolved real well, I'm going to start dumping the vegetables in, so we'll bring you back in just a minute for that. Alrighty, I have got my sugar dissolved in the vinegar, just heated it up thoroughly, and now I'm going to start adding the vegetables. I'm putting all the peppers in first, and I just ran mine through a chopper. You could probably do them through a food processor if you wanted to blend them up real good. Okay, good enough. Next are going in the chopped up carrots, onions, and red bell pepper. Stir this up a little bit. Hopefully y'all can, you can kind of see down in there. Let me tilt you down a little bit. There we go. Alright. We're going to bring this mixture to a boil. And then we're going to reduce the heat and simmer it until it starts to thicken. So that says for about 20 to 25 minutes. But gosh, y'all, that looks pretty. It's so colorful. I wish now I'd had some yellow peppers to go in there. Like maybe I get a smaller bell pepper, get 1 red and 1 yellow. The carrots give it a nice little color addition in there as well. So anyway, okay, we're going to bring that up to a boil. We'll be back in once this is done simmering for a little bit and starts to thicken, and we'll be ready to add the mustard seed and the dill seed to it. Alright, this has been simmering now for about 20 minutes. I don't really notice it thickening up too much. It's still kind of soupy, but it's time to add the dill seed and the mustard seed. So it's a tablespoon of each. There goes the dill seed in there. And then we do the mustard seed, which those tend to bounce all over. Okay, there we go. And this is going to have to simmer, now that I've added these, for another 30 to 40 minutes. I kind of sterilized my jars a little too soon, but I'll just keep them on a simmer over here so that they stay warm while this finishes cooking down. And when we're ready to ladle this up into jars, we'll bring you back. Alright, we are finally ready to start jarring this up. I'm hoping I got you in frame. Thickened up a little bit, smells really good. I wish I liked peppers to give this a try. We're going to leave, let me check the headspace on this. 1/2-inch headspace. This is going to process in a water bath canner for 15 minutes. Since I'm doing the small 8-ounce jars. So I can probably go a little bit more. Yeah, we're only probably about 1 inch, so let's give this a little bit more here. It's right at 1/2 inch. Let's debubble. Looks really pretty in these jars. Okay, let me go. Ring. Let's wipe our lid because that is very sticky and you know it's hot. I always forget it's hot. Okay. Lid. Ah, sorry. Didn't mean to knock the camera. Ring, jar lifter, and there we go. I can't tell y'all how pretty that looks in the jar. It looks great. Alright, I'm going to put this out in the canner and we'll jar up the rest. I'll just speed it up as I go along so you can finish watching me. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I know many of you are old hats at canning that watch me, but for those of you who are new, this is a water bath canner. Have it out on my camp stove. I'm going to give you a quick peek. It's going to get a little steamy. You want that at a rolling boil, just like that, and you want at least 1 inch of water over your tops of your jars, okay? And you want to keep the cover on to keep your heat in and keep it going. Being that this is got vinegar in it and sugar makes it high acid, it can be water bathed. It does not have to be pressure canned because basically we're pickling it. So anyway, that's going to sit in there for 15 minutes at that constant rolling boil. If it goes below that rolling boil, you start your timer over. So anyway, this will be done in 15 minutes and we'll show you the finished product in just a little bit. Alright, we ended up with 5 half pints in one little 4-ounce jar, and the recipe even states that it makes about 5 8-ounce jars, so that was almost spot on. This calls for 3/4 pound of jalapeno peppers. Mix your peppers up if you want to, like I did. I used black Hungarians and jalapenos. 1 large red bell pepper, 4 medium carrots peeled, 1 medium onion. I used Vidalia. I like Vidalia onions. 3 cups of granulated sugar, 2 cups of cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of mustard seed, and 1 tablespoon of dill seeds. So I hope you enjoyed this and give it a try, and happy canning.